everybody, welcome back. So remember in last video, we built this fancy little owner registration system where we can put in our name and class here, and the screen will say welcome back. So there's one problem we have with our current app, which is each time when we rerun our app, it will actually forget our name and we will have to type it again, which is frustrating. So today in this video, I want to show you a little trick so that you can make your app remember your name. The little tool we're going to use is called UserDefaults. So it is a tool with which we can actually store a lot of primitive type information like Boolean, integer, string. And later we can also actually store in our customized objects. But that will take a little bit more effort, so we might introduce it later. So to use it, actually, we want to store our information each time we click this submit button, right? So just go into the branch where we haven't submitted anything and just type in user defaults and standard, and to store some value, just use set and value any. So we can actually here it allows it to store any type, but we will just store a string here. So yeah, actually the value we're going to store is just this name variable, and we have to give it a key, and we'll just give it a key name. And then copy this and do the same thing for class here. And the key will be just class. Okay, so now when we hit the clear button, we actually want to remove these two objects from our user defaults, because we just want to like set some fresh new information into it later. So to remove the object, just use UserDefault standard remove object and provide it the key of the object you want to remove, and it should remove for you. Here it's class. Okay, so good, we're done here. But next thing we want to do is actually use the information we stored in our user default. So we want to check whether we have these two objects in our user default every time we load our view. So here we want to do an if statement. So if user default dot standard, dot object for key, and we can just type for one of them. So if the object for key name isn't equal to nil, we will actually set the text of our display label to our name and class here. So yeah, actually let me copy these two lines. To retrieve the object from user defaults, type in default standard and a string for key. So this is telling Xcode, I give you this key and return me something of type string. So here it's the same thing, class. Okay, and then the text of our display label should be welcome name of class here. And then actually we also want to do something similar to this part, because we also want these labels and text fields to be hidden. Well, in order to like avoid repetitive coding, as programmers we all know that we should do some refactoring, right? So just make 2 new functions. And if we type func, Xcode will fill out the format for us. So the name of the function, let's see, enter clear mode. Oops, no, to capitalize it. And we don't need any parameters, and the return type just void. Okay, so in our enter clear mode function, we actually want to do these, and yeah, let's cut and paste. And also we want to want to do this and also do this. And cut and paste. And then we want to set our submitted to be true. Okay, good. So let's delete these extraneous blank lines. Okay, why? Alright. So, and then let's do the same thing for this part. And so instead of calling it this, we'll call it enter submit mode. And then we want to do these here. And we also want to set the button title. Also we want to do this. Okay, good. Why? Great. Now we have refactored this part of the code, and just don't forget to call them in order to use them. So here we want to enter submit mode, and here we want to enter clear mode. Good. And then we want to do the same thing here. So if we have these objects, we want to enter clear mode. Alright. And then else, if we don't have them, we want to enter submit mode. Okay, good. Hopefully it works. Let me build it. So we get our name, class here, and good. Good. And here we retrieve the objects and set the label. Okay. There should be no problem. But it's just sorry. We have to unwrap these 2 optionals because the this function is actually giving us 2 optionals, so there might be some chance. So there will be some chance that they might be new. I have to force them to unwrap. So this time it's building, and build succeed. Okay. Should be good. So loading. Let us open our console here. Great. So now let's put in my name and class here and submit. Good. So we should have already stored our information to our app, and let's see what will happen if we just rerun it. And it should still be able to recognize me, hopefully. Yay, see? My name is still there. Great. So, yeah, that's so much for this video. And the next video, we will actually enter a new chapter. So we start to talk about table views and the view cells and all that kind of new stuff. So, see you in the next video.